Can you hear me? Okay, work. Oh, yeah, I can hear me on Twitch. So I can hear me on Twitch. So oh, we're not visual yet. I'm throwing up my set and everything. Oh, no, I'm just playing.
Not just set. Okay, there we go.
My set of nails. No. Oh Lord. Oh.
Get out of here, mini player. Wait, where's Blackberry? There's Blackberry. Boom. And where's Roxxy? Boom. I did it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Now we see my. We did it.
Hopefully, I don't look too crusty. See.
I look half crusty, so I'm not gonna judge by any means. Will I judge right now? Because I'm out here half crusty. So let me move this real quick, and then we should be good to go. Let's put that there. What's let me intro this properly. First of all, I'm apologizing because I worked out and I didn't have time to change. So I am in one of those super small sports bras that y'all like to mock me for having. That's what's popping tonight. That's what we got with the boobs. The boobs always on point. All right, so wait, make sure it's saved. I don't hate live, but man, it's just so hard to start it properly because you got to check and make sure everything's going.
You got to do all the tech stuff first, and then get back into like.
So fun. Okay. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Bedtime B with Roxxy Haze. I am your host, Roxxy Haze, and I am here this evening with drag queen extraordinaire who is out of drag right now, so don't fucking judge, Blackberri.
What's going on? What's going on? I have like an assortment of wigs right here on the side too. Just in case.
That's the what's that? That's the Tyler the Creator. That's the Elmo. Not the Elmo. That's the Cookie Monster. That is
We got the
Rihanna.
Elmo.
Oh, that's Elmo. Yeah. I'm like, that's Rihanna. Is that's S&M Rihanna? No. That's
Yeah, it's very
Man Down.
Ethel and Rihanna meets like Candy Burrs from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Something I don't know.
So before we get into our topic of the night, like Blackberri, tell the people who you are, what you do, all of that jazz. They need to know.
Hmm.
Who are you?
One second.
People talking. Shout out to the homie Sean, cameraman is here.
Hello.
But
Okay,
we're not
sorry.
recording right now. Now it's cool. This is what happens when you're live. Stuff happens in the background.
Literally, I told everybody I was going live, and then something happened like as soon as we started. All right. So, what was your question? I'm sorry.
Oh, tell them who you are and all that stuff and what you do and all of that. I'm gonna smoke because the chop's sitting over
I
there.
am a drag performer in Houston, Texas. I've been performing since 2016. I have a couple shows throughout the week. You can find me in Houston normally before COVID-19. You can catch me like Wednesday through Saturday posting stuff. I've traveled the country, done all kinds of read the kids, all that crazy stuff.
Blackberry's the shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know. When do we get cool? It wasn't that used to work at a comedy club. We ain't gonna plug it because I'm smoking shows together?
Yeah, I know I had you for my drag comedy show
Which is fun.
at Michael's Outpost, like way back in the day, and it just like went from there. Everybody loved you, so ever since then it was good.
I fucking love drag shows. They are the fucking best form of entertainment. Like they gotta be in the top, at least top 5 forms of entertainment is a live drag show. So if any of y'all have never been to a drag show, once shit opens back up and it's popping, make sure you go to one because it is fucking amazing. Okay, so tonight we're gonna talk about our celebrity crushes, but it's a kind of sort of a twist to it because we're talking about our favorite celebrities that have helped either Black Lives Matter or donated to something during all of this shit that's going on. Our celebrities who have in some way either spoken out or helped pertaining to that, and then we're gonna lust after those people because I feel like if I'm gonna lust after a celebrity, if I'm gonna be gross about a celebrity, it needs to be a celebrity that gives a fuck about me and what happens to my people.
Yeah,
I can't stand a unwoke. No,
just quiet. Just
quiet. Why are you
oh yeah, no,
quiet?
we don't do that.
I don't like a quiet. I, before we get into that, like how are there, and we don't have to name them, but how have you been feeling about like celebrities who are just like not saying anything?
Um, I think it's just really irresponsible, or just well, I'll say more disrespectful, especially for the ones that are very proud of or are very vocal all the other times, but then on this one issue they decide to just not say anything.
I wholeheartedly
And I really get tired of the ones that are like, I just didn't know what to say. I felt like I should sit back and let others, but they're always vocal about other things. That's the ones that I'm like, are y'all for real?
agree. Yeah,
But
it's like okay, you can. I saw much quieter. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn me up. Yeah, I had me too low. My bad. Um,
oh, you good?
I I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Especially because like if you aren't a person that may be particularly eloquent or a person that feels like they don't know how to vocalize how they're feeling. There are literally websites where you can just fucking copy and paste something. You can retweet
Mm-hmm.
something. There are memes and pictures that are specifically made for this movement, or you can just fucking donate. You can just donate
Yeah,
and say that you donated, and then that's all you have to say. But I completely agree with saying, like, I didn't know what to say. That's a fucking cop out. And what it is those celebrities, and not just celebrities, like just influencers or people, period, who make their money from brands or shit like sponsorships or something like that. It is what it is, and let's be honest, it's like you didn't want to fuck up those white supremacists that you work for.
yeah,
You didn't want them to stop paying you. That's what it is. You make your money from brands. Somebody had said something that I felt like was really intelligent or just a good thing. They were like, if your brand cancels you for speaking out against racism against your own people, is that really a brand that you want to work with? Like,
exactly.
you don't give
There
a
was a thing with like a drag. I think a drag queen that posted it was like, um, if you're scared that your venue is going to fire you for speaking out on this, did you really want to work for that venue in the first place?
yeah, like I don't, I wouldn't want to. Like, I don't feel safe at your establishment. I don't feel good around your brand because you literally don't care if I get fucking killed. It's like I'm helping you get money.
Exactly.
I'm helping you get money. That's kind of the thing with sponsorships. It's like, yeah, you're the bigger brand, but we're working. This is a partnership. Like, we're using each other. It's supposed to be symbiotic relationship. So if I'm not going to give you money anymore. I'm helping your brand. I'm bringing my followers and my people to your brand. They may not never have heard of you until I posted it. So it's like, yeah, you're helping me, but I'm also helping you. And so why would I continue to fucking help you if
Yeah,
you're not going to give a fuck if I die? That's what's so fucked up, and that's why I don't understand why there's any controversy. This is about black people dying. How are you for you to be like, that you shouldn't speak out? I shouldn't speak out on me and my family and my friends being murdered. Like there should be there's no other side.
It's not a political thing, and I think most people think it's political, and it's not political. It's like I could literally on the way home from a show get pulled over, something go crazy, and it could have been me. It could have been literally anybody.
Yeah.
So that's what if you don't agree with protecting me, someone that you love, then why are you in my life? It's very that.
Yeah, fuck off. That's how I've been feeling. I've lost some fans. Agreed. Yeah, let me give him one too. I've lost some fans. I've lost some comedians that have booked me. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Like, you don't care if I die. You don't care if I get murdered in the street. I don't want to work with you. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Fuck you. And it's just very interesting because I know you, like, I ain't gonna pretend I'm not. I'm keeping a motherfucking list. Because those people will try to reach out and contact you. Those same people will try to say something or try to book you. I'm not fucking working with y'all. I'm not working with you if I'm not fucking working with you. If you said some racist, ignorant shit, I'm not working with you. And if you're watching this right now and you're uncomfortable because I just talk about anime and all that shit, first of all, that means you're not really a fan, because if you were a fan, you would know I've been speaking out against racism and all this fuck shit. But also, I don't want you as a fan. Because how can you be, like you said, like, how can you be a fan of me or Blackberry, say you're a fan, but you don't give a fuck if we get killed? How is that a fan? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not what fanship means.
That literally makes no sense. I've actually had someone that comes to one of my shows all the time and has been very supportive, tips really big, and she's also a lesbian. And she is completely on the side of like, no, I believe this is all wrong. I'm here for the police. And I'm like, girl, you know what? That sounds about white. Okay, you go ahead, Hanny. You take your wife, and y'all have a good life. Good luck. And hopefully you know that these straight people don't care about you.
No.
But all right.
And that's what's so.
These Republicans don't care.
They don't give a fuck. And that's another point I want to make is that I'm mad at some of my people that are pro Black Lives Matter, but you're not pro gay rights. Like, there are gay black people. So when you say that you are against gay, like, how can you say you're pro-black and you support black people, but you don't support black gay people, trans people, any of that? You cannot. They go hand in hand. Because it's together. Like, I just don't understand the confusion. Read a fucking book. I don't understand the confusion. I don't understand the hate. I'm
like, you feel the first, this is the thing. I sound like I have Tourette's or something. This is like what most black queer people say is like, you're black first. When you walk into a room, people see you're black, whether you're black and gay, black and trans, black and cisgendered, black and disabled, any of those things. You're still black first. Karen don't care. Michaela with 5 Y's in it don't care. She don't care. Susan don't care. And Chad don't care either. You're black first.
Yeah. Always. So you can't. I just like and it's just been aggravating. It's been eye opening. I've never felt so like helpless. And you know, I just want to try to continue to help as much as I can, continue to donate, continue to support us, because that's what you're doing. You're supporting black people. You're not supporting, like you said, this is not a political movement. We're not saying, hey, come vote for this candidate. We're saying, yo, stop fucking killing us for no reason. Or if you feel like it's, most of the time, the reason is something that a person would go to jail for like 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's worth death? You know, it just doesn't fucking make sense. But what I am... But
you have other people in like movie theaters coming in with a whole Fortnite backpack full of gear and just going crazy.
Just wilding the fuck out. No consequences. No nothing. No nothing. So that's what this is about. It's not a necessarily, it's a social issue. This is a social issue. This is not vote for this candidate. This is leave us the fuck alone. Let us live our lives, and if we do a crime, let us go to jail. If it's a fucking crime that needs to be jailed, not let us get murdered because you don't like what we did. Y'all motherfuckers are not. Now we're going on a tangent. We're gonna get to the celebrity crushes in a second, but you know what?
But I'm like, if y'all love slavery so much, why aren't y'all trying to get us in jail?
Yeah, like you would think, one would think, but it's fucking illogical. I'm sick of this shit. You know what I'm sick of? Mind your fucking business. Most of the time, when shit occurs like that, it is because it's a motherfucker out there not minding their fucking business. Like, stop calling the police on us for things that don't fucking matter. The music's too loud. Eventually, it'll get turned the fuck down. Like, that's not a reason to call the police. The whole bird watcher dude, and she like, I want to slide that bitch.
That was the gag, is that he called the police.
And she tried to recall the police on him.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Like, this makes no sense. Like,
it's like, ma'am, you were committing the crime. Like, you.
Yeah.
That bitch got her dog back. I'm still mad about that. That bitch got her dog.
The audacity.
That poor dog. You know, like the only reason I'm gonna talk about the dog is because the man got some sort of indication. Like, you know, he wasn't arrested. Nothing happened to him physically like that. I mean, that's mental turmoil that she put on this man for no reason. But the police didn't come out. But the bitch got the dog back. Like, I don't. Like, and that's why these motherfuckers, I said I wasn't gonna do this, but that's why the motherfuckers keep doing this shit, because there's no fucking consequences. There's never consequences. You can do what the fuck you want, call the police on whoever the fuck you want, and there's no motherfucking consequences. There's no consequences. I've told this story, and I'm gonna have to tell it again, because now I'm getting angry again. I had to move apartments, like, last month, because my fucking neighbor pulled a gun out on me and the other neighbors. 6 constables came. This is a Caucasian man, pulled a gun out on me. He was doing some weird shit. I think he mixed his medicine with some alcohol. But he's always just been like like I don't know. And so this motherfucker took my light bulb off my porch. He was just doing like weirdo shit. And I went outside to see why my porch light wasn't coming on. This motherfucker was pointing a gun. He was above me pointing a fucking gun at me.
Serious?
Yes, pointing a fucking gun at me. And I ended up calling I really contemplated even fucking calling the police, but I heard him outside yelling, fuck you, fuck you. He said the N-word to me. Like, he called the security guard an N-word, but he was saying it to me. Yeah. He's like, I should shoot that N-word. So this shit happened last month. I really contemplated calling the police. I called the police because I was like, no, I'm not going to be okay if something happens, and I know I could have tried to help. 6 fucking constable cars came. This motherfucker did not answer the door. So they didn't do anything because I didn't actually get shot. So they couldn't do anything. I'm like, and then because the courts are closed, they couldn't evict him. So it was, yeah. So it was just like, so I ended up having to move to the other side of the complex, and I haven't seen him or anything. Luckily he didn't get his ass beat because it was people that were trying to beat his ass. And I didn't, because it would have came back on me, and I would have went to jail for inciting violence on somebody. But like that story just is to illustrate, like, there's no consequences. What is he gonna learn?
Yeah.
What like he feels like he can pull a gun out on anybody and nothing's gonna happen. You just don't have to answer the door. We don't have the option of not, and let it had been turned and I put a gun at him and pointed it down. They would have kicked my fucking door in. They would kick my door in or shot through the door.
Child, it could have been him and your neighbor. They would have still probably kicked your door in.
They still would have kicked my shit in.
Anything can happen.
And it's literally 6 constable cars, and I'm looking out the window and they got their guns pulled, but like, he just didn't answer the door, and I could hear him upstairs walking, so we ended up leaving. But it's just like, shit like that just illustrates, like, this shit is skewed. It's a fucked up system. The system is fucked up. And that's why people are mad, because of shit like that. Like, I could have fucking got shot that night and nothing would have happened. Like, well, I'm sorry. He would have had to shoot me or kill me. Like, he literally threatened me and essentially my child, because I'm a parent. So you're threatening me. Something happens to me, you're threatening the livelihood of my child, and nothing fucking happened. Nothing fucking happened. He's still over there. I think his lease is about to be up. But like, what happens? If I see him just out, I'm sliding his ass. Like, if I just see him out, he's getting slid. But he just hasn't left his apartment.
It's still the same apartment complex. Now I'm just playing. Same apartment complex,
I'll
right?
post the address, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but it's just shit like that just illustrates why we're pissed the fuck off. And you're saying you're against him harming me. Like, I mean, you're for him harming me. You're for him not getting in jail, not going to jail, not getting arrested, which pisses me off when they're like, oh, we're for justice. I'm not getting justice. We're not getting justice. You're not for justice. You're for continued white supremacy. That's what the fuck you're for. Boom. I don't know why I boomed like that, but boom. That's how you make a statement, celebrities. You say the thing. Just say the
That's a period on the end.
Period. Poo. My child taught me about the poo thing. You gotta say poo. Gets me. Okay, here's a comment. Gets me that life is so fast and so short without the bullshit. How are you gonna do some shit that is gonna leave a hole in the fabric of a community or a family? Fuck them. Exactly. They don't. But they don't even think about it. Like I saw Did you see the video of George Floyd's daughter saying her dad changed the world?
Yeah.
I cried like a little bitch. I cried.
That's still like that whole situation is still kind of like the past like week or so. I don't know if you saw like my whole post that I made on Facebook. All of this has been hidden like real close to home. Just maybe like 3-4 weeks ago, we had one of my neighbors walking down the street. He was shot dead, just like walking down the road, like literally three houses down from where I am right now. We had our yard taped off. They had a tarp over him. Everything like it was like a Sunday at like 2 p.m. It was like in the middle of the day. So I've been nervous about like leaving my house, all that stuff, just because I don't know what's going to happen. And with this whole George Floyd situation, and the court, and even like homeboy running to exercise, it just makes me nervous.
And then once they said that they shouted the effing N-word over him, fucking N-word over him, I was like, how is that? That's a hate crime. Like, there's no how can people continue to argue that that's not a hate crime or they were justified? There's no justice.
They live in a state where there is no hate crime law.
Yeah, so it's like, so trash. Like how is justice gonna get served? These motherfuckers think that they watch Punisher and they think they're there. Like, you're not a vigilante. You're not Batman. You're not supposed to take the law into your own hands.
Yeah.
If he was robbing a house, if that's the excuse that you use to hunt a man and kill him because you thought he was robbing a house, then why don't you call the police? Like, it's just so crazy that they want to be all on the police's dick, but then they want to use that, like, you know, that's their excuse when they take the law into their own hands. Same thing with fucking Zimmerman. Like, why would you attack a child for robbing or breaking into homes? Like,
the times that you actually need to call the police, you take it in your own hands.
Yeah, it's fucking, and that's what I'm saying. It's bullshit. Like, that's a bullshit excuse that you cannot continue to fucking use. It's fucking bullshit. So we say all of that to say, cut the shit, bro. Cut the shit. But the bright side, because there's very little bright side to all of this shit. This shit is fucking terrible. But just the unity that I'm seeing, the communities coming together. Like, literally everybody all over the world is helping and being part of this movement and donating. And it's like I'm seeing, like, I saw tweets. Everybody's tweeting, like, open your purse. Like, that's how you can help, is by donating. Open your fucking purse. And so I've been seeing a lot of celebrities opening their purse. And activism turns me on. Like, I understand, like, that may sound weird, but I, like, you know, when a motherfucker gives a fuck, that shit is attractive.
Yeah.
and I haven't had, it's been months, you know, like, so I just
months. If I open my legs, there's tumbleweeds coming out.
Like LeBron James dust. It has been, that's the other layer to it. I'm sorry, I gotta pause it again. The quarantine mixed with this shit is just, God, you know. So, like, if there is a moment or a glimmer of mental relief, I'm going to try to take it. And my mental relief has been sexually standing woke zaddies. That has been my mental release. It's sexually standing woke zaddies. So
woke zaddies.
I love a good woke zaddy. So we're gonna go through this list that I made, and then you can do yours. But I got pictures, so I want to go through mine real
Okay,
quick.
let's start with you. Let's
Let's
start with you.
All right, let's see who I got. So first things first, I got The Weeknd. The Weeknd
Okay.
dropped what, like $100,000 or something like
Mhm.
that. The Weeknd dropped some bread. That shit's attractive. Like that's pretty goddamn sexy for this man to drop that dope ass album and then drop some money.
Isn't he Canadian? Is he Canadian?
Yeah, he's Canadian. And it's like, so
It,
this isn't even directly involving you, but you still came through with the
yeah.
funds. So we stand. You agree in the standing of The
Yeah.
Weeknd?
Oh, yeah. I agree. Especially because he cut his hair.
Oh, did
That
you?
was,
I liked the hair. Well, I like.
oh, no.
So I like I don't know how to word it. I like kind of like dusty looking dudes sometimes. I got it's a whole Travis McCoy fetish thing that I got going on. So like when they look like a little, like you're not musty, but maybe you smell like a stick. Like I can't think of it. Like you just smell
Or
like,
like some kind of essential oils or something.
yeah, but like also like kind of musty, but not musty. Like it's your
Yeah.
body, like and then maybe you skateboard.
You're not wearing degree, but you're
Yeah.
wearing something.
You're wearing something, but your personal musk is also coming out within that. Those are the men that I always end up liking, and the dick it'd be wild. So yeah, I'm standing. But I like the haircut too. I like the haircut, and the album was dope. So we're gonna both stand. We're standing The Weeknd. Okay, next, this one I wasn't shocked, but I was like, oh word. Wait, sorry. There we go. Drake. I think
Who?
Drake.
Drake? Okay.
Drake donated. I forgot the amount of money that Drake donated. I'm standing. Drake. I think it might have been another like 100,000 or something like that. It was a large amount. But
He's doing great in his house.
the thing is, I used to love the shit out of Drake, and then he started getting mad corny when he was talking about dropping bodies and shit. And I'm like, you didn't do that. That's not the life you lived. I want you to go back to crying, sing about things that you know. I don't want this fictitious story. I want.
You don't think he was doing that to those Canadian girls on the set of the graphic?
No, not that. He was talking about like beating people up and riding
yeah.
like you didn't. That's not the life we saw your house on.
Yeah.
Like you remember like me and Blackberri both love Degrassi, and that's gonna be on another episode with some of our other homies. So it used to be like between episodes of like Degrassi and all the shows on. It used to be Noggin. Then they changed it to the end. They used to show it was we're old.
That just threw me back.
The end. I was like, what is the end? They would show like the actors' homes. It was like cribs, but for kids. Drake had this nice ass house, and that was pre him getting an edge up.
Yeah.
I stand.
That's like if Raven-Symoné. Well, because I think Raven-Symoné had like a rap album when she first like was younger. And I was like, girl, what do you know about hard lives in streets? You were on the Cosby Show since you were born. That makes no sense.
We saw you grow up. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying you didn't have any emotional turmoil or mental turmoil. Hey, that's a thing that I would love to hear about. But you're not going to pretend like you had this struggle life. And when he was doing that shit, I was like, hey, no, pal.
Yeah.
You weren't trapping, Drake. You weren't trapping. But you're still very talented, so I would listen to the stuff. But then also, I didn't like. Somebody said bark and patchouli. Yes, that's exactly the smell that I like. But I didn't like when he would do all those accents. When he started doing that Jamaican accent, I checked out again. I checked out. I wasn't.
When he did that whole I think that was when he was with around the Rihanna phase.
You don't have to pick up their mannerisms. Like you can still be Drake. Like that's fine. But now I restand. I'm back into the Drake boat. I slid back in.
He's a good one. Yeah.
I'm gonna slide with it. Okay, next one. This one was a little shocking to me, but kind of not really.
Oh Lord, let me see.
Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
Rogen.
Did you see him going off in people's comments?
Yes.
In his comments?
Yes. which is what made me be like, ooh, Mr. Rogen. Like I love people who not only like speak up, but who like respond to detractors. Like,
yeah,
cuss that motherfucker out. And I didn't put this person on here, but for the same reason, I'm standing Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold could get it at this point. He was telling people he can get it.
He is like a real. I always thought he was going to be one of those like crazy rednecks that like, you know,
be doing shit.
you know. But I saw him. I saw Stone Cold do an interview, and it was on that show where they eat the wings and stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot what this called. That hot sauce thing.
Yeah, I only watched his for some reason. It came on. I was like, let me see what this redneck is about to say, and I had so much respect for him after that because he's actually well spoken, is very active in like social issues,
which I did not know.
I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, oh my God, are you serious?
Speak on it. So we're standing Stone Cold, who's not on this list because I'm not necessarily attracted to Stone Cold, but I'm going to hardcore stand him because he stands up for social issues and that shit is sexy. So yeah, he's an old fart, but like I'm standing hard. And then we're talking about Seth.
Very like guy at the pool. Have you ever seen that meme where it's the white guy at the pool
yes.
and he like comes up to the black lady? He gives me that energy.
Like, hey, how you doing? Wanna get a beer? Wanna yeah, I would.
Yeah. Like if he went to Jamaica on like a resort by himself, he would be hollering at the black girls at the. He's down with the swirl. I can see that.
So Stone Cold and Seth Rogen. I think he was matching funds, and he's just funny, and he also like checks people. Like, shut the fuck up. I saw a tweet where somebody was like, "Oh, I don't watch your movies" or something. He's like, "You don't deserve to watch my movies." I was like, "Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, Seth Rogen." So Seth Rogen, we stand vaginally. You can get it. All right, next one, who I already was a fan of just because, Steve Carell. Same thing with Seth Rogen. He was matching funds. And I ain't gonna lie, since he didn't got the gray, he didn't got kind of sexy. Kind of schmexy. The gray, you feeling the gray?
I'm into the gray. I like facial hair, so
me too. That shit.
The more the merrier. I'm about to turn 30 in like less than a week, so
happy almost birthday.
I'm getting my grays in now. Yeah. I think my body was like the 30s coming up, and all these grays come out of nowhere.
On my 30th birthday, my knee just started hurting for no reason. Like it was throbbing on my birthday. I was like, "Oh, bitch, you play? Thank you, Mother Nature. You a bitch. Like you really? This shit's real."
I have 2 different kind of pain relief, literally right here on my makeup table.
We so and I
have some Icy powder somewhere.
I just bought some Icy Hot. I have not bought Icy Hot since I used to like be a kid and was playing and shit. I haven't bought no fuck. I bought Icy Hot. I was price checking the Icy Hot too, like price comparison shopping. I was like, Icy Hot or Ben Gay? Which one will soothe my muscles? The ability I needed to. And it sucks because I look like a baby with no makeup on. So people was just like, why is that child buying Ben Gay? Why is she in here? It was wrong. Who's hurting that child? What kind of sports does that one play? Rugby? All right, so
clothes. What happened?
So what's
I think Steve Carell, good one.
Good one. And he's hilarious. I think that's the same thing with Seth Rogen. Like a funny bearded man, I'm standing. A funny bearded man that speaks on social issues, I am standing. Thank you, Steve Carell. Next, this one, these okay. So this is a collective. I was already a stand for this one. This was not one that I became one for because of what's going on. This is somebody. These are a collective of people that I already was fucking with. BTS, fucking BTS, the K-pop band.
$1 million.
$1 million. They gave $1 million to Black Lives Matter. First of all, their music is dope. Just fuck the other shit. They make good ass music. I was never necessarily like a K-pop fan. I like certain songs, but I would just as a genre, you would think. But like I hadn't heard anything where I was just like, that's my shit. Like I love anime theme songs, which is J-pop more so. But like I never got into K-pop, and then my child actually was like obsessed with this band, and then I went to see their documentary in theaters, and like I saw how hard they work. Like they work fucking hard, and I always just respect people that like love their craft and they take it seriously and they like perfect it. So like that level of perfection made me respect them. But then I started like listening to their music. They rap and they sing and they be like dancing their ass off. Like if y'all don't listen to BTS, listen to BTS.
Their concert. I actually have tickets to see one of their digital concerts in a couple of days. That's how much I'm a K-pop like hardcore fan. Like for the past like 10 years, hardcore fan. BTS, they're the real deal.
They are so fucking good. Who's your favorite?
I like all the rappers.
So RM, Sugar.
Yeah, they all have the swag. That's like that's what like gets me is like if you're a K-pop singer and you have swag.
So I'm like I should put a towel down. I forgot, and I'm smoking. I'm high. What? So I'm looking. Okay, so Jimin was my favorite. Like Jimin was like that was my favorite. But like I think I'm like Team Sugar now. I'm thinking it's either Sugar or J-Hope. I'm kind of like I don't know yet. Maybe all three. Yeah. But I fuck with RM too. You know, I fuck with them all. Jungkook.
I mean, honestly, they're not interchangeable, but there's so many of them. You can have a favorite every day.
On your mood, it depends on your mood. Do I want the quiet one? I'm looking at you, Jimin. Do I want like the confident one that cares about his friends? I'm looking at you, RM. It just depends on my mood, and all of them are so talented. And they donated $1 million fucking dollars. $1 million. Like, how can you not stand?
And they're not even American.
They are legit Korean. They just like I think RM, and see this is how you know I watched the documentary. RM was the first because he lived in New York, right? I think for a couple years, so he knew English, and then he taught the his friend, the other people in the group English, which is also he's a helpful friend. Like this man, how can you not? And side note, the BTS stands like the army. There was a whole blackout Tuesday where people were supposed to be like giving to so of course they started some people online started Whiteout Tuesday. BTS stands took over the hashtag, and if you clicked on it, all it was fucking BTS pictures and videos. So like it's like we're like BTS army be trolling the fuck out of people, but like lately they've been trolling people for good, and it's fucking amazing. And that just goes to show you like the type of group they are. They have these fans that are kids but still care about social issues. Stan, how can you not?
K-pop stans are like the most deadly. Everybody thinks it's Barb's, Beehive, the Navy. K-pop stans. BTS stans specifically are the ones that will like take down the internet.
Because it's so many, it's international, and they're usually they're young, like they're kids. So it's like they don't have shit to do. They don't have shit to do but fuck up your day.
They don't have school right now.
They don't have school right now. So they're on there for hours. You said some shit about RM. You're done. You don't say shit. Don't say to me, don't say shit, or you are. It is millions of like 11 to 15-year-old girls who are not in school, who don't have shit to do, and they get on Discord and they're like, we about to fuck up this bitch's day. And they do. And then you delete your social media and now you're fucked because you don't understand greatness when it's in front of you. Stan.
That's like my favorite pastime is seeing like crazy all lives matters people or like white supremacists get their whole life destroyed when someone like hands over their information to like the K-pop stand, and then they just like take them all down. They find their like workplace, the IP addresses, everything.
It's so
literally
quick.
Which is also sexy. That's like you run a cult that's so big. You don't have to do any work.
You don't have to do any like if you go on their social media, they don't even their company runs their social media. They don't have to say anything. It's millions of comments. Like if you go on their TikTok, they'll do a couple dance moves and everybody's screaming, and everybody includes me. Like it is wild. So we definitely stand BTS. I should probably put them like last, but it's okay. Somebody said it's 7 of them, so you can have a member a day. That sounds delicious. I think that's what I want.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just change the days of the week to each member of BTS.
We love you. I hope I get. That's one of my goals is to get famous enough to meet them. I don't even have to like do anything like as far as like a project. I just want to be famous enough to go backstage and say hi. Like I don't even have to stay back there. We don't have to share a meal. I just want to physically meet them, and then I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be fine. I love celebrities, but like it's not that many celebrities that I give a fuck about meeting. Like I can like your art from a distance, but like them, I want to meet them. I want to.
Oh yeah, I think that would be entertaining. Not entertaining, but like that would be a starstruck moment.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh fuck, we in here. So BTS, we stand. Roxxy Haze, BTS sketch, maybe. Or BTD sketch. Ooh. I think that was supposed to be BTS. I'm going to assume that was BTS. Hell yeah, I'm working on one. I got to get my wigs in order. All right, so BTS,
let me know.
Oh yeah, you're right. So BTS, we collectively stand. Next, J. Cole.
Okay.
Who are once again? Well, this is the same with BTS. I was already like a fan, but you know they showed him at the protest, and I think he also donated some money. And he's fucking J. Cole, and he's talented. I know some people don't like him because they say his music is boring, but like I like to get high and listen to J. Cole, and he talks to me, and he's pretty, and I like his hair, and I want to smash. So I want to smash an activist J. Cole, like after the march, after he's donated. I love that shit. That shit is attractive. I love it.
Like covered in tear gas right when he's walking into the house.
Which is wild that they were literally throwing tear gas at people's face. Like that's they really don't give a fuck. So I don't it's disgusting.
Not at all.
I don't give no shits. And once again, I know it's seeming like we're being lighthearted about this, but no, I really do respect these people. Like these are people that I respect. I appreciate that they're speaking out and being activists and setting examples for other people, and not just other people. I'm high now. Other celebrities who have the funds to make a difference. We all can make a difference, but $1 million, $100,000, that makes a fuck of a lot of difference. So I stand J. Cole, who I already was a stan of. How about you?
I can name maybe one J. Cole song.
Which one? And I bet it's the Boo Boo one.
Is it that Crooked Smile? Is that?
Oh him? Yeah, like that's him with TLC.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
You don't know that the one he got with? He had one with Missy. You don't know that? Nobody's perfect, baby. No.
Oh yeah, that one.
And then listen, we got a good thing. I bet you know some more J. Cole.
I didn't know. Okay.
The song with Trey, the one with Trey Songz too.
The what?
The one with Trey Songz. I heard you got a main chick, a mistress and some hoes. You be up to
Oh
no
no,
good.
you don't.
Can't get enough. Okay. What's the other J. Cole
Oh
song?
wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
You about to be like, wait, I know like 20 J. Cole songs. I didn't know that was J. Cole.
Wait, is this him? Wait, is this? That's my uncle.
he do got that song talking about recipe Uncle Phil, for real. You know what I mean? That I ever know. You did. But yes, J. Cole, who Blackberri knows more songs than they thought.
More songs than I thought I knew.
So I stand. Blackberri knows who J. Cole is, so we'll go from there. And lastly, sorry.
I appreciate him as an artist. I'm sure he's lovely.
Outstanding. Give it to me if you would like. And lastly, but not leastly, John fucking Boyega, who once again, I have been loving John Boyega since that movie Attack the Block. Like, he is.
That's such a good movie.
It's so good. It's so fucking. I'm not gonna say underrated, but like it's one of those movies that like, I guess like almost like a cult classic here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like if you've seen it, you love it. It's so good. He's such a good actor. I feel like he's really versatile, but like he doesn't get. I think he should get way more roles than he gets. They underused him in Star Wars. I'm not.
Yeah.
So
it was almost like a pity. Like, okay, here you go. Like, diversity.
Here's some, and then we're gonna like have him flirt with this person. Not really though. We're gonna tease you. Maybe he is gay with Poe. Psyche's not. But maybe we'll have two minorities in love with him. And what's her name? Rose, the Asian chick.
The Asian girl. Yeah.
What was her name? Was it Rose in the thing, or am I making that up because I'm high?
Let me see. Maybe
we're gonna act like they like each other. Ha! Psych! Last movie though, we're gonna meet this black woman that you never seen before or talked about. They're gonna flirt a little bit. Ha! Psych! Like what did you like? What? No, he's gonna get with Ray. Psych! Ray's gonna kiss fucking Ben. Psych! It was just like, what are y'all doing?
This makes no sense.
Is he? And then like, remember he was like, Ray, I have to tell you something. Then he never fucking told her. I was like, what the fuck are we? What are we gonna tell her?
That's what happens when you let the fans change everything. I honestly feel like that was like...
Because they were mad about the fucking last one, the one before that.
Yeah.
Which wasn't even that bad. Like, Luke Skywalker had to die. He was old as shit.
Yeah.
He was fucking old with one hand. He had to die. Like, let's stop it. And they ruined
but his speech that he put on was amazing. And apparently now everyone's like lined up to like work with him. Once everything goes back to normal.
It's great. Like, side note, Jordan Peele also stand because he was like, no, you're getting work. This isn't an issue, which makes me so happy. Because it's once again showing like when we support and when we unify and when we come out and be like, no, we're not taking this shit. Shit happens and shit changes. Like, so Disney donated. I think. How much did Disney donate? I think
I'm not sure.
And I shared it. It was either like $1 million or something like that. $2 million. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I was wrong. It was $5 million. Disney donated $5 million. Wow. Yeah, to Black Lives Matter. So Disney, I've always been a stan once again. But yeah, so that made me happy too. So it's like, okay, he still should be employed. Like even with Disney, like that shouldn't change anything if they're saying they're in support of it and he can speak out, which should be what should happen anyway. I'm just happy to see it. I'm fucking happy to see it.
Yeah.
So Stan. Which I was like, I love you. Mwah. John, if you ever want to talk to me, I know you don't know me and I'm talking to a picture right now. But yeah, that speech was dope. I just love when people are passionate. I think that's what all of this is. It's just people that are passionate and speaking out and saying something and something that matters and can help people. It's fucking dope. And I stand. One of the comments said Kanye donated $2 million talking about he was trolling Trump with the MAGA hats. So I saw that And I definitely respect him. Shout out to Kanye for that $2 million. But I don't like that trolling Trump with the MAGA hat shit because it still influenced a lot of people. So I'm gonna ignore that second part and just congratulate him on that $2 million because that's dope. But that other shit was stupid, and that fucked up a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like I get the whole, but like trolling on that level, I don't think he was trolling. I honestly feel like he was mentally going through some shit, and he realized he was wrong, and now he's trying to fix it. Which I'm all for people trying to fix it.
It's also like he affirmed what a lot of people were wanting someone to say.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of white people were wanting someone to be that Uncle Tom, so they can be like, see, this black man said it. So
he agrees. He likes it. Look at what they're doing. I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan
see,
of
they're
what
not all bad. Some of us think like us. It's very like that.
Not a motherfucking fan of that shit. But yes, John Boyega, mutual stand. So we're gonna go down the list one more time, and then I'm gonna let you say who yours are. Even though you don't have pictures, okay. I could try to. They know what they look like. So one more time, The Weeknd, Drake. Wait, The Weeknd was a mutual stand, right? Yes, mutually. Mwah.
Yeah. Okay.
Drake. Mwah. Thank you. Make some more crybaby music. I don't want to hear that other shit no more. Thank you. Seth Rogen. Oh, you're so funny. Mwah. Steve Carell. Yes. Old man Steve. Old man Steve. Mwah. Love it. BTS. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Anyway, that's nasty. I'm sorry. BTS. J. Cole. I would just give my kiss. Blackberry will be looking down. I would just get... You don't need that from Blackberry, just take it from me. And then John Boyega. I think this is a mutual mwah. I think the world is like, yes, setting an attention on John Boy. You damn right. I'm with it, Mr. Boyega.
I'm different. He was actually on my list. So
word. See? So we'll just leave his picture up while you go down your list. So who
so that was one of the people on my list. I keep looking down because I didn't write a list. While we were going through, I'm like looking up and I'm trying to confirm that these people
supported
are the right people that I want to say. So, okay. So John Boyega on my list. Amazing. We love it. I hope it's 10 times over more successful now that all of this has happened. Mm-hmm. I want to start off with my number one of all time. This is even before this. Uh-oh. I'm obsessed with him. If I don't even know what I would do if I met this person in real life.
Damn.
And he is also woke, and he has been very active. And Winston Duke.
Oh, sorry.
Black Panther.
I forgot about Winston. Them thick thighs, and he be I don't.
And up. So I gotta put that in there too. But oh my God, yes. He's been active on social media. He's been speaking up. He's been bringing a lot of awareness. He is, yeah, he is it. He is it.
And he can act. And he good. Like, ooh.
Period.
Yes. Mwah. Agreed. Mutual stand.
Yeah, I'm like, child, where's my fan? I mean, yeah, he's the bee's knees. So that's my number one. Now let me go to more practical ones because that's the one I would like go stalk outside his house. If I saw him at a protest, I would probably like I would do like anime nosebleed like very like Love Hina like style like
nosebleed and just where you faint
like anime boy accidentally walk into the women's locker room nosebleed. Very bad. So yeah, Winston Duke number one.
Shit's going on.
I'm sorry, I just think it's such an odd visual. Me just walking to the hot springs, no one's here, and then
this is Winston Duke with some tight ass swim trunks on with the thighs out.
Swim trunks. So that's my number one. And then Sexy Jutsu Nosebleed. Yes, somebody said that in the comments.
Sexy Jutsu.
Sexy Jutsu Nosebleed.
Winston
My number two, since we were talking about BTS, I wanted to go back to K-pop. So someone, I don't know if you're familiar with this person, but Jay Park, he is a K-pop singer. I think you'd be really, if you don't know him, I think you'd be very into him. He's like Chris Brown, but without the abuse.
What is one of his songs? I think I was just looking at him. Oh, yes. No, I know who that is.
He has, one of my favorites is Abandon. That's from like 2009. That's like an old pop. But he is tattooed, swagged out. I think he is also recently signed to
go ahead to my playlist. So we about to be seeing him everywhere.
Yeah, I want to say in the past like year he signed like Rock Nation, and he's been making more just straight English music. But he's been very social, very outspoken on his social
got a
media.
song. He got a song with Vic Mensa. Oh yeah, I'm in there.
Oh yeah,
I'm in there.
Get into some Jay Park. I think he is a judge on I think it's not America's Got Talent, Asia's Got Talent. Or maybe Asian X Factor or something. Because they have it for like the whole continent, not just like
the country.
Yeah.
But what's the song you said? Like, Abandon? I'm sorry.
Abandon. It's good. All of his new stuff is very like trap music. So it's good. He is the T. So Jay Park, if y'all don't know him, JayPark, very vocal about Black Lives Matter. I'm literally looking at his Instagram right now because I wanted to make sure I wasn't making a mistake. And he is on here speaking his truth and doing his thing. And he gives me low key like stud lesbian vibes too. I think it's a thing.
That is definitely a thing. I'm with it. He's fine. He can get it.
I'm literally scrolling back, and he even like said some stuff. Yeah, Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah, he's even talking about him when that happened. So I stand Jay Park. I stand Winston Duke. Okay, now this next one is someone that. Are you familiar with the show Insecure?
Kind of. Like, I don't watch it like that, but I know the characters, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Is he
Insecure is my favorite TV show of all time.
Oh, shit.
I feel like I'm every character on the show.
Damn.
Once we're done with this, I'm watching the show because the new episode comes on tonight, and there's only 2 more left in the season. Oh. And so this next character is the next person is someone that I didn't like on the show. I still don't like their character, and I really wasn't into him until he went out and protest for Black Lives Matter. So he went out to protest for Black Lives Matter and was shot with a rubber bullet where it like, I want to say he was like bleeding. There's pictures of him like bleeding and everything out of his arm. They like cold down just shot him in the arm. And it's Kendrick Sampson.
And that's trash, man.
Yeah, like there's so many pictures of him like shot in the arm. And he was like out on the line, like front lines.
He's a beautiful man, by the way. I want to pause that real quick. Rubber bullets are not even rubber bullets. Once I found out they're regular fucking bullets with rubber around them.
Yeah.
And they're shooting people point blank. Like, what the fuck? So I'm glad he's okay. Wait, what? He was in something else? He was in Vampire Diaries? Wait, he was in Vampire Diaries? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who was he in Vampire Diaries?
I've never watched Vampire Diaries.
Oh, he's from Houston?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He went to Elkins.
On Insecure, they talk about him being from Houston. He has like a little southern stuff.
Wait a minute. Hold
His
on.
name was Remy on Vampire Diaries.
I might. See, I haven't seen it in so long. See, I might. I think I got to stand. Okay. I co-stand. I co-stand it.
And he, I don't know if they have any pictures. I don't know if you can see the pictures of him. Like there was a whole bunch of articles about him, being like right on the front lines, yelling in the cops' faces with his sign and everything. And then they start shooting at everyone, and he got shot. And he was still like going ham, helping people out, like throwing. He was doing the thing on the front line. So that's a person that I didn't stand before. I thought he was meh. He was
But now
no.
he's like, yeah, nah, you're
I would say
beautiful.
like a C plus, B minus. I was like, okay, like I see how people like it. It's just not for me.
You're like, this is my particular things that I like.
Yeah.
But now
But
you're
when I
like,
saw
this
his
is my.
face on that article, I almost drove up. I almost pulled up. I was ready to go.
It's not almost pulled up. So I want to
Full
look.
blast LMA in the background.
While looking that up, I also saw that he was with Michael B. Jordan, who I now restand because he had been doing some real corny stuff, and I fell out of mental love with this man. Like, you know, like my crush was dissolved. He had said like a couple corny things, and
Yeah.
I just it wasn't even like it was bad. It was just like it was corny. Like it was corny. I really didn't like that whole Naruto line that he came out with. It was corny. Like it was okay. I think I just didn't like the price. I wasn't a fan of it. Like some of the stuff looked okay. It was like $800 for a bag and shit. I'm like, nah, bro. Hot Topic got it for less, and I can use my hot cash. Don't play with me.
Or a con.
Yeah, go to con. So I think that's what it was. And he said, I don't remember all what he said, but it was like some corny things that he did, and I was just like, ugh. But I'm back. I think I'm back. I'm back in
You know
there.
who's someone I had to unstand
No.
because of what they've been saying is have you seen Into the Spider-Verse?
I saw what he said. And then he kept going. How do you even say his name? I don't like mispronouncing people's names.
Shamik Moore.
He just would not.
I'm Googling everything right now.
Yeah.
So like Shamik Moore.
He would not shut the fuck up. And he would not shut up. The Rosa Parks thing, he just kept going. Kept fucking going. Kept saying stupid shit. Like, I don't like when people try to blame us for systematic oppression. Like, we cannot oppress ourselves. You know, like it's literally a system in place. So that talking about Rosa should have called the black-owned cabs. Yeah, because fucking Yelp and all that shit existed back then. She had a cell phone that she could fucking look up some
also
shit.
With what money?
With what money?
Girl.
Like, you know
that's
how
why
much...
she was on public transit.
If she had cab money, like, she would have... Fucking idiot. Like, just like... A lot of times... Just shut up. Like, if you just shut up... And I was getting really upset because, like, in the comments, it was people like, hey, this ain't it. Maybe just stop talking. Maybe just delete it and then people will leave you alone. But like, I don't know if it's like hubris or something where they're like, no, I said it and y'all gonna know I said it and I'm gonna keep telling y'all why I said it. It was a couple of other like comedians that got caught up in some shit because they said something. People were like, hey, this is wrong. Let's educate you on why it's wrong. And then they would double down on the ignorance instead of being like, you know what, let me take a step back. It's a lot of people cussing me out right now. Why are they cussing me out? Why don't they agree with what I'm saying? Oh, okay, yeah. I see. Because most of the time when people cancel people online, if you go in the comments, you'll see people being like, this is why you're wrong. Here's an article proving this. Like they're trying to, even through the canceling, like they're trying to help educate you. And those motherfuckers just will not even look at it. They're like, I'm fucking right. I'm right and you're wrong and fuck you. And then now you lose.
It's like, I'm sorry you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm going to say it even louder.
I'm going to keep saying it. He was like, I'm going to explain why I'm right on IG Live. And then it was worse. It was worse. Yeah. It's just like, shut the fuck up, and I don't know if maybe the PR agencies are closed right now, and that's what's going on.
That's
Is that what's happening because of the
That's
corona?
probably what it is. There's no one to like. If he's probably by himself in his room, just festering and thinking that this is a good idea. There's not like a bodyguard or like an assistant
Like, hey,
or
dog, maybe don't.
someone that actually holds their phone to like make them not do it.
Maybe don't. I think if this is just a word of advice from me, I ain't shit. But what I do is if I'm about to post something and in my heart, I'm like, because you know, like you're on social media, you know if you're about to say something that may be a little, because I mean, shit can be offensive to somebody, but like if you know that what's right and what the fuck is wrong, and being on the side of right and wrong with social issues, you know which side is right, you know which side is wrong. Most of the time, there is no fucking gray area. So it's like, but if I'm even just in general, if I'm about to post some questionable shit or some shit that I don't feel like that may be misconstrued or something, I have like 3 or 4 people that I call and I'm like, hey, let me run this by you real quick. How does this sound? Does this sound weird? I also have posted shit, like just like talking shit to people, and I have friends that will fucking call me and be like, hey, take this shit down. Take that shit down.
Yeah.
Don't take that shit down. It's not even. Take that shit down. So it's like, do y'all not have that? or are you just famous to the point where you don't listen to anybody anymore? What do you think it is?
He's like, I was an actor on the Spider-Verse. Y'all better. I have things to say about politics and lives that are black because I played a black character on a movie.
And it's like, dude,
And
like,
won an Oscar.
it's like they won. You didn't even win. That wasn't. And it's like you can have it, but it's wrong. You're like, I know people are like, your opinion is wrong. Yes, it is. If it's built, if your opinion is based on ignorance or malice or just fucking dumb shit, your opinion is wrong. It's fucking wrong. I don't care. It's fucking wrong. And like that was a wrong ass opinion. And he kept fucking going. Ugh.
But also, it's like, if you think that people may not like your opinion, why even say it in the first place? It's like telling on yourself when you don't need to.
You
Like,
don't need. That's the other thing. Nobody asked you. We didn't ask you. Now I can see like when somebody has an interview and they're directly asked a question and they answer the question and they get in some shit. To me, that's different. It's like, well, you answered the question. Yeah, you said some stupid shit, but you were asked the question and you answered it. You tweeted that shit. You weren't live. Well, no, he was live the first time he said that, but the doubling down shit was just further tweets. I'll excuse the first live because maybe because we can make we can make logic as to why you did that shit. Like maybe he meant something else. Maybe we just didn't understand his point. But when he kept fucking tweeting and then went live again and said some more shit, it's just like, oh, you're stupid. So you're just an idiot.
Yeah.
You're just fucking dumb and you don't understand how stuff should be. So yeah, and I was mad because I saw him. I didn't know he sung and danced, and he was actually good. But I'm like, no, I don't care.
Just care. Like what's his name? A couple of months ago, Daniel Caesar. I was like, oh, I love your voice. You can sing. I know you're a little ugly, but you can sing. And then he starts saying all that crazy stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, you're not even that. You're not that girl, honey. You can't be doing. We didn't even start standing you yet for you to start
you haven't got to that place in which I am liking you, okay? Because you have a beautiful voice, but you also are pretty fucking dumb. So I'm gonna have to move around. I'm gonna have to move around, and I am not a fan. So
here's a real inside tea on that specific one. I mean, it's not gonna get anybody in trouble. So I host something at House of Blues, and sometimes they'll offer us like free tickets because House of Blues is owned by Live Nation, and Live Nation and Revention are all like intertwined. So I guess Daniel Caesar was about to come to Houston. Oh, I guess he did. He was coming to Houston to perform, and his tickets were not selling because maybe like a week before, or maybe a couple weeks before, that's when all his stuff came out. And they were like trying to just like throw tickets at anybody. They were like, "Can y'all just please just go in this building and just can y'all buy a beer or you want us to validate parking? What do we got to do to get you people up in this place? How many tickets you
Please.
need? 10? Do you want to have your
Please.
family reunion here? Like what we will provide. Like what do you need?" And I still didn't go.
Damn, you know it's bad when you don't go to a free show. Nah.
Of someone whose music I
It's like
can
I was
tolerate.
liking your songs, but no, because you don't fuck with me. You don't
I'm
fuck
like,
with
nah,
me.
I'm gonna listen to it on YouTube and then download it on an MP3 modulator, like I do with everybody else.
I'm not even gonna listen to it from your channel. I'm gonna download it from the lyrics video, so you don't even get any of the ad money. Fuck you. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Oh my
And I'm only listening to the collabs, so I don't feel bad about just listening to you. I'm listening to her. I'm not listening to you.
God! You're only getting a percent. You're not,
he
oh, you
getting
got a
3
flat fee.
pennies. Take these
Oh my
3
goodness.
pennies. You get no more. Is there more on your list?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Wait, let me check and make sure The Rock did something nice.
Oh, The Rock did. Yes. Okay. The
Okay,
Rock,
well,
who
yeah.
I already was.
Yeah.
He was already. You guys see boots. He was already there. But The Rock and this is. I don't want to say this publicly, but I have to. And it's worse because I'm high. I have renounced my hate for Jason Derulo. Though, if anybody that has been following me for a while knows that I have had a one-sided beef with Jason Derulo since about 2016 when he came to the rodeo on Black Heritage Night and brought up. I saw him walk past 3 little black girls to pull up a white woman on the stage on Black Heritage Night. So we have had a beef that he did not even know about. I have not liked him since then. I stopped listening to his music because I just felt like we already didn't want you here on this night. Like, and for those of you that are not or listening or watching are not familiar, Black Heritage Night is the one night at the rodeo in Houston where they have a black artist. Sometimes they'll have a black artist on the other nights, but it's the rodeo, so not really. So they'll have they've had Usher and Janet Jackson and Mary J. Blige on those nights. And so this year they were like, you know who we're gonna have for Black Heritage Night? Jason Derulo. And everybody was like,
it's not black.
It's not like his music. Black Heritage Night is about music that is part of our culture. And it's not to say that I know he's Haitian and he is a black man, but his music did not influence black culture in America. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, Usher, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige. I think this year they were gonna have Lizzo, but they brought Chance too on another night. So it's just it's just what it is. And so when they said Jason Derulo, everybody was legit pissed. And I watched him sing, and he can sing his ass off. His dancing is very robotic. He doesn't have a soul. But I was still just like, okay, this is an attractive man. I'm going to watch him sing. And then when he did that on Black Heritage Night, it didn't have shit to do with me. But I felt a certain way about it, and I did not like it. And so I just unstand him. And that's when I started calling him a Costco version of Chris Brown. So I have had a one-sided beef with Jason Derulo for about 4 years now. But now he said something. He spoke out on Black Lives Matter, and he's been making those annoying ass TikToks. He made one that was good, but he made a TikTok pertaining to Black Lives Matter, which shared, and because of his audience, I always think about that. He has more of a diverse audience, so it spreads more to the people that need to see the message. So I'm like, I gotta stand. I gotta stand now. He's still cool. I gotta stand.
I know for sure I have a TikTok and I'm on it all the time, and his audience is not me, so I don't see him on my stuff. He's never crossed my path. But I know Becky Sue in Nebraska is seeing it.
Because that's who he's bringing up at the rodeo. So,
yeah.
but I'm saying like I said, anybody that's speaking out or doing something, taking their part to help, I have to stand. And so, Jason Derulo, our one-sided beef is over. I'm probably still gonna call you corny because you still be doing corny shit. But I'm not. I'm still gonna tell that joke too because it's a really good joke. But I'm not going to loathe you when I see your face. I'm gonna let that go and move forward with this beef that's now dissolved. So, Jason Derulo.
Did you see his video of him eating the corn?
Yeah, and then it was fake. I was so mad.
Yeah.
That's what made me even more mad because I was like, "Ha, your comeuppance," even though he didn't do anything. And then it was fake, and I was like,
But that's like the definition of corn.
"Corny
When you said he was
ass."
corny, I was like, him with a piece of corn. This is my tripod I'm playing with, but I'm like, with a piece of corn. Oh my god.
But
I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that he like is doing the right thing because I personally still haven't forgiven him for what he did to Jordan Sparks. But that's just me.
I don't think anybody has because she is a sweet
She's
angel
so
baby.
wholesome. You can't do nothing to her. That makes no sense.
She just be
She
minding
was a
her
Ford
business.
model.
So
you can't hurt a Ford.
Leave that sweet baby. Leave that sweet baby alone. So I also stand. So we are actually over time because I thoroughly have enjoyed this conversation. Thoroughly enjoyed talking to you as always, and I miss you. I want to
I miss
see
you
my
too.
people. We used to at least see each other once a month or something. Now, but hopefully shit'll open back and we'll see each other.
84 long years.
We'll see each other like December or January of next year. So tell everybody where they can find you and what you have going on because I know you have some online shows and stuff, right?
Yeah, everything's starting to open back up, so that's been really good. So for now, you can catch me Fridays at Hamburger Mary's, hosting for F-rated Fridays, family friendly. You can bring your kids, you can bring your grandma, your baby daddy, all that stuff. You can eat while we're performing. That's really fun. I think so that's cool. 7 o'clock Friday nights. Saturday night I host a show at Michael's Outpost in Houston, 7:30, really early. If you like old white men and you like listening to Anita Baker, come and check me out then. And then follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to hit 10K. I'm at 6. So, and it's hard out here for Black entertainers. So just one like. I think that's pretty much it. I have some merch on my Instagram if you want to get one of those.
And it's dope.
Yeah, I'm been like really into like. I always say that like Blackberri is like an anime, like an anime villain or like a Disney villain.
I can see that.
Like I feel like that's my style is like very like over the top, like anime Power Ranger villain or like Disney villain. It's very that, even though I'm not a villain. But
just the aesthetic.
Yeah, that's my style. Yeah. So I just got in touch with this guy. Amazing artwork. If you like anime and you like drag, get my shirts. They're really, really cool. I think that's pretty much it. I have this anime shirt I wore just for you. I just got it. I don't know if you can see what it says.
Bitch, you ain't cool. Yo, send me the link. I also need that shirt.
That shirt this is literally like fire. Blackberri in a shirt. So
it is.
But thank you for having me.
Of course.
I miss you. We'll have to like do something very soon.
We're gonna make this shit pop. So one more time, thank you so much for Blackberri. You can see Blackberri's name below. It is the Blackberri, TheBlackBerri. Follow Blackberri right now, please. And once again, I am your host, Roxxy Haze. Thank you guys so much for watching Bedtime Bitchin' with Roxxy Haze, the podcast. I will be back on Wednesday. I believe either 7:30 or 9:30. I have to check my schedule. And then check me out on Saturdays when I stream Retro Days with Roxxy Haze. Everything has my name. I'm very conceited. Saturday when I stream Retro Days with Roxxy Haze, where I'll be playing retro video games on the original systems, and then come back again Sunday for another episode of Bedtime B with Roxxy. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Roxxy Haze. And please do me a favor. On Monday, I will be on an episode of Games That Define Us on the All Def Gaming channel. So please go check that out with the arcade tokens. Please go follow that page. Go follow All Def Gaming. And follow me on everything. It's Roxxy Haze. One more time. ROXXYHAZE. I'm very high, so I'm going to lay down. Blackberri, I feel like we should end this with a song. I don't know what song. I feel like that's our bag. And we gotta...
Ooh, what's a good one? What's a good song?
I wish John Boyega had a song because we can sing.
Oh, why don't you do some J. Cole? What's the workout song? I can do the beat for that.
Let me pull it up.
You know the chorus.
I'm gonna just
I know the.
Or we can do BTS.
The what?
We can do BTS.
What song?
I'm gonna just play it out. I forgot I have a music player now. I didn't step my game up. Y'all can hear some music. What's your favorite BTS song?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't.
Want to play "Boy with Love"?
Okay, I'm down with that.
So we're gonna end this on "Boy with Love." Thank y'all so much. Check out all the celebrities that we talked about. Make sure to support them. Where is "Boy with Love"? I can't hear it. Did I mute it? My high ass. Boom. Can y'all hear it? Can you hear it, Blackberri?
Nothing at all.
I think it's playing. Yeah, I can hear it. Just dance like you can hear it. Blackberri always on beat, even if the music ain't playing. Every picture. I'm gonna just play it to the chorus. I'm sorry. You can't hear it.
Not
You want you to. And support Black Lives Matter. Support the George Floyd funds. Support.
I'm quiet.